The electrical code specifies requirements for receptacle circuits in a dwelling unit laundry room. Let's clarify the rules regarding the dedicated laundry circuit, other receptacles in the room, and the use of an iron. If a receptacle is located within 6 feet of the laundry equipment, it can be connected to the dedicated 20-amp laundry circuit. However, if the receptacle is located more than 6 feet away from the laundry equipment, it must be on a separate 20-amp receptacle circuit. It is important to note that receptacles in the laundry room are not permitted to be connected to a 15-amp lighting circuit. This is because appliances like irons can draw a significant amount of current, exceeding the capacity of a 15-amp circuit. When using an iron in the laundry room, the receptacle powering it must be on a 20-amp circuit. This is because irons typically draw more than 12 amps, which is the maximum current allowed on a 15-amp circuit, and running them on a 15-amp circuit poses an overload hazard. If the laundry room does not have a dedicated receptacle specifically for an iron, the receptacle used for the iron must still be on a 20-amp circuit. It is also worth noting that a built-in ironing board does not require its own dedicated 20-amp circuit. However, the receptacle used to power the iron at the ironing board location must be on a 20-amp circuit. Understanding these requirements is crucial for ensuring electrical safety in the laundry room. Using the correct circuit sizes and wiring methods prevents overloads and potential fire hazards. Always consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and local amendments for specific requirements in the jurisdiction. Now let's delve a little deeper into the reasons behind these requirements. The dedicated 20-amp laundry circuit is intended to handle the heavy load of laundry appliances such as washing machines and dryers. These appliances often draw a significant amount of current, especially during startup. Connecting other general-purpose receptacles to this circuit could overload it, leading to nuisance stripping of the circuit breaker or even a fire hazard. The 6-foot rule for receptacles connected to the laundry circuit is intended to provide flexibility while still ensuring that the circuit is not overloaded. Receptacles within 6 feet of the laundry equipment are likely to be used for laundry-related purposes, such as plugging in a small iron or steamer. However, receptacles further away are more likely to be used for other purposes, so they must be on a separate circuit. The prohibition of connecting receptacles to 15-amp lighting circuits is based on the potential for overloading the circuit. Lighting circuits are typically designed to handle the load of lighting fixtures and small electronic devices. Connecting appliances like irons, which draw a significant amount of current, to a lighting circuit could overload it, leading to a fire hazard. The requirement that receptacles used for irons must be on a 20-amp circuit is due to the high current draw of irons. Irons typically draw more than 12 amps, which is the maximum current allowed on a 15-amp circuit. Using an iron on a 15-amp circuit could overload it, leading to a fire hazard. While a built-in ironing board does not require its own dedicated 20-amp circuit, the receptacle used to power the iron at the ironing board location must still be on a 20-amp circuit. This is because the iron will still draw a significant amount of current, regardless of whether it is being used at a built-in ironing board or elsewhere in the laundry room. In summary, the electrical code requirements for laundry room receptacles are designed to ensure electrical safety and prevent overloads. By following these requirements, you can protect the home and family from potential fire hazard. Let's discuss some additional aspects related to these requirements. Firstly, it's important to ensure that all wiring and electrical work is performed by a qualified and licensed electrician. They have the knowledge and experience to ensure that the work is done safely and in accordance with the electrical code. Secondly, the type of wire used for the laundry circuit and receptacle circuits must be appropriate for the ampacity rating of the circuit breaker. For a 20-amp circuit, 12 American wire gauge copper wire is typically required. The wire must also be properly installed and protected from damage. Thirdly, the receptacles used in the laundry room must be of the grounding type and properly grounded. This helps to protect against electrical shock. Ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, protection is also typically required for receptacles in laundry rooms. A GFCI is a device that detects ground faults and quickly shuts off the power to the receptacle, preventing electrical shock. Fourthly, it's important to regularly inspect the wiring and receptacles in the laundry room for any signs of damage or wear. Damaged wiring or receptacles should be repaired or replaced immediately. Fifthly, never overload the circuits in the laundry room. Avoid plugging too many appliances into a single circuit, as this could cause an overload and a fire hazard. If there is a need for additional receptacles, consider having a qualified electrician install additional circuits. Sixthly, be aware of the potential hazards associated with water and electricity. Never use electrical appliances near water, and always keep electrical cords and appliances away from water sources. If an electrical appliance falls into water, do not touch it. Instead, turn off the power at the circuit breaker before attempting to retrieve the appliance. Seventhly, it is recommended to install arc fault circuit interrupter or FSI protection for the laundry circuit and receptacle circuits. An FSI is a device that detects arc faults, which are a common cause of electrical fires, and quickly shuts off the power to the circuit. This provides an additional layer of protection against electrical fires. Eighthly, it's also important to consider the placement of receptacles in the laundry room. Receptacles should be located in convenient locations where they are easily accessible but not likely to be damaged or exposed to water. They should also be placed at the proper height above the floor, as specified by the electrical code. Ninthly, when selecting electrical appliances for the laundry room, choose appliances that are energy efficient and have safety features such as overload protection. This can help to reduce energy consumption and prevent electrical hazards. And tenthly, always follow the manufacturer's instructions for the installation and operation of electrical appliances. This will help to ensure that the appliances are used safely and effectively. These are just some additional aspects to consider when dealing with laundry room receptacle circuits. By following these guidelines and consulting with a qualified electrician, it is possible to ensure that the laundry room is wired safely and in accordance with the electrical code. It's also worthwhile to remember that electrical codes and regulations can change over time. It's a good practice to periodically review the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and any local amendments to ensure that the electrical system is up to code and meets current safety standards. Additionally, consider the future needs of the laundry room. If there are plans to add new appliances or equipment in the future, make sure that the electrical system is adequate to handle the increased load. It may be necessary to install additional circuits or upgrade the existing wiring to accommodate the new equipment. Remember, safety is always the top priority when it comes to electrical work. Never attempt to perform electrical work unless you are qualified and licensed to do so. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work that needs to be done. Finally, consider the importance of proper labeling of electrical panels and circuits. Clearly label each circuit breaker in the electrical panel to indicate which circuits it controls. This can be helpful in identifying and troubleshooting electrical problems. In conclusion, understanding and adhering to the electrical code requirements for laundry room receptacles is crucial for ensuring electrical safety and preventing hazards. Pay attention to the dedicated laundry circuit, receptacle placement, iron usage, and other important considerations. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work and stay informed about the latest electrical codes and regulations. This helps ensure a safe and functional laundry room. Remember the key takeaways. The receptacle within 6 feet of laundry equipment can be on a dedicated 20-amp circuit. Receptacles over 6 feet from laundry equipment must be on a separate 20-amp circuit. Receptacles cannot be on a 15-amp lighting circuit. Receptacles for irons must be on a 20-amp circuit. Built-in ironing boards do not require a dedicated 20-amp circuit, but the iron receptacle does. Always prioritize safety and consult qualified professionals.